natural hair, this is the video for you. I will be doing empties. I will be unboxing PR and showing y'all a little bit of hauls and purchases towards the end. So if that's your speed, stay tuned. Here's my hair. This is a 2-month-year-old situation. I went home to Baltimore and had my hair done into mini twists. I'll insert a picture somewhere. Who knew that I would be rocking those mini twists for 2 months? Now, some people do that. I am typically a weekly washer, but now I am every 2 weeks kind of hair maintenance person. What I did was I maintenance my hair in sections. I did not do a full head wash. At some point, I had an event for work. I literally parted my hair and washed the front of my hair in the sink. In the back, I've seen the single strand knots and everything. Tomorrow will be my first wash day in a really long time, and it is going to be an experience. I have gravitated back to Soultanicals products. You've seen Soultanicals on my channel multiple times, but I have gone ahead and really leaned into using those products because my hair enjoys them, especially the hair grease that's from Soultanicals. The leave-in that I use is still from RX, and I play around with shampoos and whatever conditioner I have on hand. But I'm happy to say, because at the start of the year, I was like, all right, I want to get my stash down to 1 shelf. We are almost on 1 shelf. And I'm really shocked that I received some PR because I have not been posting. I have not been able to consume hair content. This is giving consumerism real bad, and I need to just stop. I can't view people promoting products and companies where those companies don't necessarily care about the health of black hair, or is not catered to black hair, like we're an afterthought, whereas companies like Soultanicals, black hair is at the forefront. And I just couldn't see it. And I was thinking, especially when you have somebody that's close to you that passed, and I may have said this before, you're thinking of what matters really comes to the forefront. You think about, okay, wow, my parent was passing, but my parent was in the end of their life, but where was the community? Where was X, Y, and Z? And I'm not saying that that would be my story, but I wanted to pour more into the relationships that are here with me in real life. I have become extremely aware of mental health and who is actually running these algorithms and how that affects us as a generation and as a culture and as Americans. It's so interesting how your life can just flip and change within almost a year. And that has happened. So this is me updating my channel to say, yes, I still have natural hair. Yes, I still love my natural hair. My preferred hairstyle is twists and is going to continue to be twists, even though I strongly considered locking my hair. And I do have a love lock in honor of my father back on this side that I had my stylist actually professionally start for me. I tried to start it myself and it was looking crazy. So when I went to see my stylist in Baltimore, she was just detangling my hair and just went ahead and detangled it out. And I was like, it's fine, she'll just put it back. So that ended up working out for me. And yeah, we have 1 lock going, and sometimes I'll put like a little butterfly clip on it or something. When I'm filming this, it is the fall season, and I purchase items from Soultanicals. And I know I was talking about consumerism and stuff earlier, but y'all, I have not been going crazy with purchasing items. If items come to me and I know I'm not going to use it, I go ahead and gift them to people. So that's how I am with things, and I know what my hair likes, and over time you start to know what products your hair likes. But while I'm here, I do want to go ahead and share some of my empties that I have, because I have been cleaning my house up like Beyonce is coming. So things like this, I don't really want to keep around my house anymore. This is in no order. I'm just going to start grabbing from the top. The first one is from Mega Babe. It's a body dust top to toe powder. And I use this between my legs, y'all, and under my, I mean, not between my legs, but you know what I mean, like on my thighs, right? And under my arms, because I do wear aluminum free deodorant, and you need to reapply that, and you need to add a little bit of powder just to make sure you're good and you're dry throughout the days. I have been getting laser hair removal under my underarms. That's one of the locations, and I like it. I highly recommend laser hair removal. I actually want my entire body laser. Like, it hurts really bad to me. Like, my pain tolerance is extremely low. But as far as the results, like, I don't have hair. And I love that. Next thing is the Dr. Bronner's Hemp Tea Tree Pure Cast Out Soap. Now, I was able to find this in Fresh Market for $4. I don't know if the price is still on here. So I purchased 5 of them, and I'm still using them. Tea tree, that smell, you either like it or you hate it or you tolerate it. I tolerate it. It's definitely not my favorite smell, but I love the properties of tea tree, which is it being antimicrobial. I have 2 salon size bottles that I emptied from Soultanicals. The first one is the Papaya Dip Curl Slip. I am obsessed with their refresher sprays. Right now, I have the one that they put out for fall. This one was the one that they put out for the summer month. In one of my previous videos, I kind of talked a little bit of crap about this one, saying that the scent was like, But over time, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. But it's something about these refresher sprays. I would choose these before the As I Am ones any freaking day. Now, I have not tried, I know they have like a clove one. I really want to try that. But this one, I mean, gone. Now, the spray bottle, sometimes it's a hit or miss, but once you get it going, it's fine. And if you've seen one of my previous videos, you could probably have guessed. I emptied this Curly Dew Blueberry Pre-Poo with blueberry extract and blue mava. I went ahead and did an entire video dedicated to this pre-poo, and I'll link that somewhere on the screen and below. But I loved this pre-poo. I did. Right now I have a salon size of, it's like a carrot cake scent fall inspired one. So at first I started kind of freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm out of pre-poos. And for how I maintain my hair, I need to have a pre-poo. Like, it's a part of my hair routine. So I'm happy that I have another one from Soultanicals. If I had to pick out of my favorite pre-poo, it would be this one every single time. Right now they're having like a buy one, are they having buy one get one free, or 2 for $50? But I was like, $50? Nah. So we'll see if they have something for Black Friday, but I don't want to do too much with the buy-in. I want to make sure that I use what I have. And right now I have the carrot cake inspired one. But yeah, I loved this. These were probably 2 of my top empties right here. Let's keep going. Sticking with Soultanicals, I emptied the Glide and Sleek hair grease. Now, this is my hair grease of choice. I keep saying I'm going to try something else, but as long as they keep this in stock, I'm going to keep purchasing it. I did again buy the fall inspired hair grease from Soultanicals, so I'm excited to try that out and use that. But this, first of all, I can never put my finger on what the smell is. People say it's caramel. I guess it is kind of caramel, yeah. But I really enjoy this. And someone recommended a while ago that I need a beauty spoon to get these little end corners. I'm going to actually have to do that. Pattern makes little scraper spoon that's like $5, and I need that. I really do need that in my life. So, but otherwise, love this hair grease so much. Like, this is the result. My hair is a result of hair grease. Last year I was using the Quimette Biologics hair cream, and I really enjoy that. And that is the hair cream that my hairstylist uses on my hair after she blows it out. But if I don't blow my hair out, which I have not been doing when I do my hair at home, I am using this hair grease, and I'm going to continue to purchase it. Next empty is from K18, and it is their Damage Shield Protective Conditioner. I will not be repurchasing this. First of all, it's extremely difficult to get the product out of this bottle. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, it makes me feel like I have arthritis or something trying to get this out. I have to take the top off and just hit it in my hand. And plus, K18 hasn't shown me any love, so I don't really have any reason to show them love back. Like, that's the type of person I am. Sorry, not sorry. But I have another one that I am finishing, and yeah, this is empty. I liked it. Like, I like this, but I can't sit here and be like, oh my gosh, this was life-changing. This just changed my hair. No, it's a good conditioner. That's it. So if you see it, if you can get it on sale or something, because I know when I purchased it, it was like buy two, get one free, which isn't really the best sale, but I was really on my K18 thing during that time. But if someone gives this to you, use it, because I think it's good. The next two hair things, this is the treatment leave-in from RX. I have two little pouches, so I can confidently say that I've emptied one full one, and I'm pretty sure that I just used the other one to fill up their reusable bottle. But I love this. This is the only leave-in that I use, and I am loyal to this leave-in until it stops working for me. The next empties are from Sacred. This is the Reconstructing Treatment Mask. This is one of my favorite products from Sacred. If you can get your hands on this, try it. Now, there's a little bit left in this bottle because I think it's expired and it's not enough for a whole head. And I was like, all right, I'm kind of over this. Let me just get rid of it. But the times that I did use this, I really did enjoy it. And I was very curious about their new line, to the fact that I love Beyonce. Beyonce is my queen for sure. I would have used things that are made for my hair, and I'm not saying this about Sacred, but just as a collective on the brands. And shout out to the marketing teams. At the same time, I use hair products because they work, not because my favorite influencer is promoting them, or this celebrity owns this line, or something like that. That doesn't move me. But something that did move me was the Sacred hair oil. I really enjoyed this hair oil. I like the smell of the temple oud. Like, I did. I love the packaging, and I think they have a mini size of this. And I'm really sad to see this go. I am. But get this, the hair oil that I went back to using was from Bread. And y'all know how I feel about Bread now. Bread is like, they started off with, it's not, it's something personal for me. It's just, you notice things. You notice, and I'm not the only one. We are on the theme of products getting the boot. Nature's Blessing is getting the boot for me. Over time, this scent just started becoming less appealing to me. It's literally when this product started getting popular, my hair just stopped liking it. And I don't know what happened, because my wife and I used to use this all the time. And one time I greased her scalp, and it seemed like it made her scalp even itchier. And then I did it on myself, and I was like, oh, no. And I know that people are starting to twist their hair and style their hair with Nature's Blessing all of a sudden, but it's not working for me. So unfortunately, I have to throw this out and throw it in the trash. It used to be something that my scalp and my hair liked, but now it just doesn't like it. I have no idea why. It's this jojoba oil, and I really did enjoy this oil. I do not know how to say the name of this apothecary, but this is organic, cold pressed, unrefined jojoba oil. Highly recommend if you're just looking for an oil to retwist your hair with or maintenance your ends with. Jojoba oil is, I believe, don't quote me, is supposed to be the oil that's closest to our sebum. So jojoba oil, I love you. If I could come up off some more, I'm going to use it. If you're enjoying this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Let's go to skincare and let's fly through this. My skincare is something that I really enjoy doing. I use all the things, but one thing that I use every day, twice a day, is a moisturizer. And my moisturizer of choice is La Roche-Posay, their Double Repair Face Moisturizer. I will continue to purchase this over and over and over again. I recommend it to people, especially if you have sensitive skin. And I try tons of products on my face because at this point, I'm just keeping myself entertained. But this is something that always gets me back on track, especially when I try something and I'm like, ooh, this is like kind of making my face messed up. This is the product that I love and I'm using it all the time. And I don't have makeup on today except for like some lip gloss. So, you know, we got a little bit of blurring effect, but y'all see the skin. Y'all see the skin. So definitely recommend that. As far as serum, Beauty by Jose. Y'all, at this point, I don't care if I'm messing the names up. Like, correct me. Thanks. But this is their Revive Serum, Ginseng and Snail Mucin. I did my research to make sure the snails were not being harmed, and allegedly they're not. So definitely recommend this, especially in the fall winter times. You need a little bit of extra hydration, and definitely recommend this. Skincare Empty is from Bioma. This is their The Puff Brighten Eye Gel. And I am an eye gel, eye cream person, even though sometimes people are like, oh, eye creams are such a ripoff, X, Y, Z. I'm still gonna try them because in my family, our eyes tend to droop. So I'm like, let me just try anything, especially when I'm starting to get older. But I really enjoyed this eye gel. Right now I'm using something from Kiehl's. I tend to use PR. If I don't have a certain product from PR, then I'll go ahead and purchase it myself. So I went ahead and purchased this myself and I enjoyed it. I was using the Yuka app to scan it, and I believe this got a 100. So I was like, okay, yeah. So it does say vitamin C, triple hyaluronic, triceramide complex, the Puff Brighten Eye Gel. Definitely recommend, and whenever I run out of eye gels, eye creams, I'll consider purchasing this. Another eye cream. And it's so funny because I've always wanted to try this eye cream, but I could not justify the price. And then it was sent to me in PR, and then they sent it to me 2 additional times in PR, and I was like, wait a minute, let me go ahead and try this. And this is Clarins. This is their Total Eye Lift. And at first I felt a little offended that people started sending me anti-aging products, because I was like, okay, yes, I'm on the older scale of content creator, but I'm not in my 40s yet. So dang. But as far as like getting facials and things like that, start anti-aging routines as soon as you can. Start in your 20s, right? Because then by the time you get to those older ages, you've already kind of been preparing. So that's what I do. And a little hack that I use, I of course am very gentle with my eye gels, but I also go ahead and put them on my like frown lines too. And whatever I don't use on my face, I use on my feet, y'all. Because I do not want to end on a sad note, I'm going to go ahead and do these 2 empties right now. I have 4 left in total. But these are from EMPTIES. I was the biggest fan of EMPTIES. I'm actually wearing their lip gloss on top of something else right now. I am so sad about Ame Cole, and I don't know that lady personally, so hey, sister, you do what you have to do. But I really do believe that if she would have asked for more investors, something similar to what Melanin Hair Care does, because I've invested into Melanin Hair Care, I would have definitely have invested into Ame Cole 100%. I use their products almost every day. It's so funny, like while I'm filming, I don't have on any makeup, but I wear makeup almost every day at work. But I digress. This is the skin stick, and I purchased 2 more of these. When I found out they were going out of sale, I was like, all right, these purchases are justified, because I cannot find formulas like Ame Cole anywhere. And if you know of a formula, please, I beg of you, leave a comment, because what is this? This lip treatment oil? This, y'all, I have not experienced anything like this on my lips before ever. It's like, it's not sticky, but is okay. So if you've ever tried the topicals lip stuff, at first I was like, oh yeah, I like this. Blink twice, and then over time, when I stopped looking at videos and being influenced, I was like, all right, I don't really like the topicals lip treatment thing that they have. But this, y'all, this is my baby thing down. Like, I mean, it's down, okay? So I have 2 more of these, thank goodness. But this is an empty, and then this is considered empty because I can't get any more out of it. But this was my favorite color, Bliss. Ame Cole, please come back, even if you rebrand under another name and get some investors. Like, oh my gosh. But anyway, Milano Lips, their ointment, Multi Balm Strawberry. I used to really love this, but for some reason my lips just does not like this anymore. It's so weird how that happens. I don't think the formula's changed. Maybe my body is changing. This is so wild to say. But yeah, an empty, not a repurchase for me. And last but certainly not least, something that is a repurchase over and over and over for me, and that is the Milk and Honey body polish. It says lemon and vanilla. It's so funny because when I get into bed at night, like my wife is like, what is that cookie smell? And I'm like, it's my body scrub. Like, I like it. I don't care if you don't like it. So if you like vanilla scent, you'll like this. But if you don't really like a vanilla type scent, you're not gonna like this. This body scrub is one of the very few body scrubs that I can use on my body, and it does not leave my skin like rough and dry. You know, most body scrubs, they are like very abrasive feeling. The phone is jumping. I'm so sorry. Just to end on this, goodness, this body scrub, I love it. I will keep repurchasing it. It is a little pricey, I will say that, but whatever kind of magic is going on in here, love it. Now, since we're talking about body scrubs, I have not tried the new Pattern body scrub, but they did send me their body wash and their body oil, and they had a partnership with Flamingo, which was their, it has the same colorway as the Pattern body. I finally got it, y'all. Shout out the Pattern. But yes, I tried their body wash, and this was their partnership with Flamingo. So this was the color that matches their bottles. And I'm still undecided on the scent, y'all. But I do think that it felt great on my body and it did not break me out. And at this point, that is the bar, especially for luxury skin items, especially like a body wash. It is similar to the consistency of Necessaire. I hope I'm saying the name right, but I really enjoyed the Necessaire body wash and that scent. But this is like a Midnight Amber, it's called. So if you like that scent, you're gonna love this. Yeah, I don't know, I'm still on the fence about this scent, y'all, but it is giving grown and sexy, and I think that that's what Pattern was trying to achieve, so they definitely achieved that. And I do have one more item. I cannot forget this because I think it's so funny when I see this in people's empties. Dang, I have 2 more items, y'all. I keep saying I'm at the end and I'm not. But I think it's so funny when I see people this in people's empties and they're like, this is a waste of money. This is not a waste of money for me, y'all. And this is the Clean Skin Club bamboo towels. So I go ahead and I cut these in 4 because I am being frugal. And I just don't feel like my face is extra large. Like, I don't feel like I need that, and it'll make the towels go further. So I do go ahead and cut them. So definitely go ahead and at least cut them in half. They'll go even as far. But I started purchasing something similar to this from TJ Maxx. I can contribute using these face towels to the health of my skin, because if you're using washcloths, it's just, I don't know, y'all. Invest in some face towels. The final item of this empties portion, Topicals had a unique colorway that it came out with. So these eye patches are typically pink, but they came out with ones that were these colors, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I think they called it cognac color. It's not on here, but I was like, okay, yeah, this will switch things up a little bit. And then I got it and I was like, wait a minute, I missed the pink ones. But these were cool. I will be buying these for Black Friday. Hopefully they have a sale, but I am really big in under eye care and under eye health. So yes, these patches are it. That concludes the empty section of this video. As far as PR, I'm shocked that people are even still sending me PR at this point. But I'm grateful. I love PR. Gift giving is one of my love languages. Actually, all the love languages are my love languages. I love some gifts. I love quality time. I love a good physical touch. And I love words of appreciation, all right? But when it comes to this hair stuff, baby, send a PR over. And this big box is from Amika. Now, let's open it together, okay? What does it say? What does it say? We're coming to Ulta! You know what? Now that I think about it, Amika is not at Ulta. So that's going to be exciting for them. And I've worked with Amika personally before, and they were one of the most kind companies to work with. First of all, they paid your girl well. They let me pick whatever I wanted off of the website that I used, and I am just so thankful to be on their PR list. Their Hydro Rush line is my favorite line. So this line, I have not used this line, y'all, and you know, come on. I got dry shampoo in here. Y'all know I'm not using any dry shampoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and gift that to my little friends. I'm sure they'll love that. Mika just has these rich products. Like, the texture of their products are so rich. Now, I have not tried this deep conditioner, the Soul Food, and it was mainly because the rating was a little low as far as on like yucca, and I know that irritates some people. They're like, oh, they're not chemists, they don't know the formula, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, I don't care. I'm still gonna scan all these products, and I want to see what each ingredient is. All right, but yeah, this, now that that's kind of out the window for me, even though I do prefer high quality, vegan, cruelty free always type products, I have not tried this deep conditioner, but I'm excited to try it, and I'll raffle one off because I have 3. Yeah, at first I'm like, let me just give them to my homegirls, but because I love y'all, on my broadcast channel on Instagram, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, all that stuff. We gonna raffle one of these off. So Soul Food from Amika, yes, 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 yes. And guess who else sent me some PR? Pattern. Shout out to Pattern. Shout out to Pattern always, okay? Always looking out for your girl. Pattern. But yes, Pattern launched their new Repair 360 leave-in foam. I'm interested to try this. I really am. At first I was like, is this for me? I don't know. Because I have my thoughts about Pattern, but as a whole, Pattern is up there for me. I love Pattern. So this is, it says Me Repair 360 leave-in foam, our first ever bond repairing blend that rebuilds and protects from the inside out. I love this. First of all, Pattern did not have any bond repairing products, so I love that they came out with this. I'm really excited to use this product. It says, because every strand has a story, let's make it a good one. Y'all, we are going to support Pattern. They have an amazing team over there. So if you have not tried Pattern, definitely go ahead and try them out. Y'all, the list of what this repaired product is supposed to be doing is very impressive. It says clinically proven to begin reducing visible signs of damage after the first use. Keep your lift. Okay, you know, we lift retention gang over here. Okay, we keeping our lift, all right? And it says strengthens hair to withstand daily styling stress. That's interesting because we don't style daily over here, but some people do. And then clinically proven to provide thermal protection from heat tools. So it was, yeah, Pattern. Love them. I do want to say thank you to all the people who have purchased my wash day journal. I am still using my wash day journal. I still love my wash day journal, and it was an era in my life. I felt like I was being called to create something, and it was a journal, and I went through the entire process of this. However, I will be closing my shop. I created an ebook, and anyone that has any questions regarding natural hair, I will be directing them to that ebook, and I'm going to sell it through either Shopify or Beacons. But shipping this out, and everyone was like, oh yeah, you can put it on Amazon or whatever. And I was just like, no, no. I feel like God is calling me in a different direction, and it is not in content creation at this time. If you want a wash day journal, this is your time to buy it, because I won't be reprinting them, at least right now. I do have my ebook. My ebook will stay up forever. And I will link that down if you're interested in actually growing healthy natural hair. Check out my ebook. But my darling wash day journal, it was an error. It was a beautiful error, but the era is coming to a close. So I'll say I will be selling these until June 2026. So if you're seeing this before June 2026, definitely go ahead, check out the QR code on the screen or the links down below. See if this is something you're interested in. I ship everything out personally for myself with a cute little note, whatever. But my wash day journal. I want to show you guys the mini haul that I did from Soultanicals. And I know we were talking about purchasing items earlier, but literally this is the only thing that I have bought, and I feel like that is great as a recovering product junkie. Literally the only thing I have bought, and these items are from Soultanicals. So earlier I was talking about the carrot cake and all that stuff. It's called Carrot Dew Strand Softening Pre-Poo. I bought the salon size. As I mentioned, this is something that I need, something I use. I need a pre-poo. So I'm really excited about continuing to use this. My last wash day, I used this pre-poo and I loved it. It's still not my favorite over the Blueberry Curly Dew pre-poo, but it's doing its job for sure. I also fell into the marketing of the S'mores deep conditioner. Give me some more deep conditioning treat. I have this. I will be using this up. So these are the products I'm going to be using. And then y'all, they went ahead and released some limited edition pomades, and the pomades are very similar to the hair grease. So I was like, all right, let me get that and try that to kind of switch things up so I don't really get bored with the hair grease that I've been using from Soultanicals. So I purchased the pumpkin spice clove so nice hair pomade. I'm really excited about this. And the carrot calm follicle balm from Soultanicals. And last but not least, I I purchased a pumpkin and clove follicle grow deep conditioning boost from Soultanicals, and clove is something that's very dear to my heart. There's a lot of spiritual background tied to clove as an ingredient. While I was creating my own products at home that I didn't share online, I may have shared some of my recipes before, my DIYs. I always make sure I use either cloves or some kind of clove oil. So I love that Soultanicals was harnessing and lifting up clove in their products. So I will be using these products during the fall season into wintertime, because you know they're gonna come out with something for winter. And oh my gosh, I did buy the apple cider refresher. Yes, the Afro Cider Twist Curl Refreshing Mist, y'all. As soon as this dropped, I was like, I need it. And especially because it's at the bottom of my empties bag now, but especially because I actually emptied the other refreshing spray. I didn't have another refreshing spray. I tried something else I had in my stash and I was like, nah. And it was something else I bought from Soultanicals and I was like, nah. So I can't sit here and be like, everything from Soultanicals works for my hair, because it doesn't. But these refreshers, the pre-poos, the hair grease, and I'll say about 75% of their deep conditioners, my hair loves them. We went over PR, we went over empties, we went over purchased products. I gave y'all a life update. I gave y'all what's going on in my life. And that's where we are. I do not think I'll ever get back to the cadence I was, especially since I have new feelings about the hair space. And a lot of that is surrounding the hair joy. I feel like the majority of videos for natural hair is like, you need to do this or do that or do this with your hair, or you're doing it wrong. And I don't want to be a part of that. I just want to be able to share my journey and be like, all right, this is what I do, and not have anybody like, I ain't doing that wrong. Like, it's my hair. And I feel that way for anyone that's making hair content. I feel like they should be able to do whatever they want to do their hair. If they want to put juice and berries in their hair, let them put juice and berries in their hair. But no, for real, the real excuse is I'm just bad at editing. I am. I love recording. I record videos all the time. I just don't edit them and put them out. That's literally the only thing that is in between me filming and consistently putting content out. Maybe that's very Cancer of me. It's like, all right, girl, finish what you start. If you've gotten to the end of this video, leave me some heart emojis, y'all. I really love y'all. I love my community so much. I be sitting here talking crazy about a lot of things, but y'all still be showing up for me. Y'all do. And I appreciate it. So make sure you stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. Schedule some self-care time. And I'll see y'all in the next video. All right. Bye.
All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls. And we ain't playing tag. Barbie ain't nothing to play about. He wanna play in the playhouse. They gon' say now. I'm watching these bitches. I'm rubbing a scene out. Like I'm ready to bend. All the fake Barbies just wanna pretend.